Most employees never hear the real reason they weren't promoted, because promotion meetings are rarely dramatic. Nobody sits in a room and says, "This person is terrible." In fact, the conversation usually sounds calm, professional, reasonable. That's what makes it dangerous. Someone brings up your name. Your manager starts talking. They work hard, reliable, good attitude, no major issues. And on the surface, that sounds positive. But then the conversation shifts. Someone asks a simple question. "Do we see leadership here?" There's usually a pause after that. Not because you're bad at your job, but because leadership discussions are not really about effort. They're about confidence in future responsibility. So people in the room start searching for signals. Did this person lead anything difficult? Can they handle pressure without becoming emotional? Do people naturally trust them in important situations? Can they communicate clearly when things become uncertain? And this is where many capable professionals quietly lose momentum. Because being dependable is not the same as being promotable. A lot of employees become extremely valuable operationally. They solve problems, support teams, deliver consistently. But their work stays invisible at decision-making level because nobody can clearly describe their larger impact. And in promotion discussions, clarity matters more than effort. Sometimes the most important thing in the room is not what gets said, it's what doesn't. Nobody argues against you. Nobody says you're incapable. Your name just doesn't create energy. The conversation moves forward, but without conviction. And that's usually the moment the decision quietly shifts somewhere else. Because in senior discussions, hesitation matters. If people struggle to clearly picture you at the next level, they almost always choose someone they can imagine there immediately. The people who move forward are usually the ones who feel easy to trust with bigger responsibility. Not always the smartest person, not always the hardest working, the person who feels stable under pressure, clear when speaking, easy to imagine at the next level. That's what gets rewarded. And once you understand this, you stop asking, "Why am I working so hard without growth?" And you start asking a much more important question. What signals am I actually sending when people discuss me in rooms I'm not part of? Because careers often change long before the promotion announcement. They change in conversations you never hear.